Welcome to Meet the Devs. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Welcome to Meet the Devs. I'm James Pugh, and with me this week is John Schimmel. John?
Want to start that again?
No, I like that one. Let's keep going with it. So why don't you give everyone a little backstory? How did you hear of the project? How did you get started with it?
I have known Chris for about a dozen years. I was his president of production at Ascendant Pictures when he took his hiatus from gaming and became a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew him then, and you know, I knew about this company from continuing string of lunches while he was putting it together, and then when the company came together, he invited me in as a story consultant to work with Dave Haddock, who was this only writer at that time, to sort of craft the story for Squadron 42, and then maybe a year and a half ago I came on full-time as head of linear content.
Yeah, when I first got here, the first thing you were working on was all the commercials. That's what I remember you from.
All the commercials and the inside CIGs.
Yes.
We did a lot of you know, we did the run up to PAX East, that first PAX East, and we did, you know, a lot of the looks at Moon Collider and at behavior, and you know, so yeah, a bunch of those. But I've sort of run out of time to do that because of the nature of this shoot and the fact that I'm not here.
So you were with Chris at Ascendant Pictures.
I was.
From there, he kind of went back into games, and you were like, "Oh, let's go follow him."
Well, sort of, yeah. I mean,
have you ever done games before?
I have never done games before. So part of what I love about this gig is how much I'm learning about digital technology and about how games work and how this whole process works. You know, I'm much more interested in process than end product in general, and the process of this is utterly fascinating.
So what made you originally just want to get into film?
To get into film?
Yeah.
I had a whole other life in New York as a bass player, actually.
Wow.
And somewhere towards the end of my bass player time, I read an article in the New Yorker magazine by John McPhee about nuclear terrorism, and I said, oh, there's a film in this. And I sent it to a friend of mine who was a screenwriter, and he invited me to come to LA and write it with him. He said, yeah, there is a film in it. So we wrote it and we sold it to Fox, and it did not get made, but I was totally bitten by the movie bug. Yeah. So here I am.
I think it's the only time in the history of the world someone can say I got into films because of nuclear terrorism.
It probably is the only. Yeah, it's a good point.
All right, so let's, before we go out, I got a couple rapid fire questions. You ready?
No.
All right, we'll wait then. Favorite movie?
Fanny and Alexander.
What's that?
It's a Bergman film.
Okay. What's your favorite movie that I've seen?
Favorite movie that I've worked on is Face Off.
Oh, I've seen Face Off. Dude, Face Off's awesome. Hands in. Favorite video game?
Star Citizen. I mean, Squadron 42, obviously.
Nice, well done.
Yeah, clearly.
Favorite Star Citizen ship?
Mustang.
Mustang, why?
Because I made an awesome commercial about it.
You did make an awesome commercial about it. All right, well, thank you again for joining us. I know the fans are really excited for the shoot, and they're really happy to see someone with the experience you have.
Well, it's going to be amazing. I mean, what comes out of Ealing is going to blow people away, I think. So.
Awesome. Thanks again, and you just met a dev. That's my call sign, I think.
I think it is.
Yeah.